Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Harvest Prosperity Podcast. My name is Naomi Marsh, your host and guide on this beautiful and lovely journey. To give you a little background, I am a certified holistic behavioral coach, as well as a certified life coach and holistic educator. I'm also an energy worker and light worker and very heart-centered in whatever I do. And today's episode is our very first, so we're going to give you a taste of what's to come as we kind of unravel the unique roles of passion and purpose in our lives. So understanding these concepts and just kind of going through it together is kind of my first gift to you. And it's important for anyone who's striving to lead a balanced and satisfying life. This is your place to explore and learn and grow and just, be that sponge and absorb as much of this information as you can. As we're sharing and we're bringing, really important topics of healing to the table, it's important also to, take it in. Grab out your journal if we're talking about any sort of healing techniques that you're looking for. It's important to journal them and then come back and revisit these podcasts as you need. So in future episodes, we're going to dive into specific healing topics like soul-centered healing, energy healing, trauma, empowerment, self-healing, and so much more. The list could really just go on. I have some really fantastic and phenomenal featured guest speakers that will also be here from diverse backgrounds who will share their stories and wisdom, transformation and insights with us. So that's going to be fun and a lot of heart-centered work. So this is definitely a space where you can find connection and inspiration as well as transformation. That's the hope here. So let's dive into our first official episode. Woohoo! All right. So I did mention that we're going to be talking about the personal development and growth and understanding of passion versus purpose. So when we're talking about personal development and growth, few topics resonate as deeply as passion and purpose, especially in coaching. That's one of the first things that I really hear. So these two forces, what we'll call, they really shape our lives. They influence our decisions and they drive our actions. So in many coaching sessions that I've had, the questions, how can I find my passion and how can I follow my purpose? These frequently arrive. It's so common, even in general conversations that I'm having. And so, highlighting their significance in our quest for fulfilling life is really important. We need to be able to engage with that. So let's talk a little bit more about it. Let's dive deep. Passion and purpose are intertwined, yet they're very distinct elements that contribute to our sense of satisfaction and our direction in life. Passion, for me, is, this podcast. This is something that really fuels my enthusiasm and my engagement, allowing me to immerse myself in activities that like podcasting and having conversations that really bring me joy and excitement. So it's truly the heartbeat of our daily lives, and it urges us to pursue what we love. And in turn, I feel the universe responds to that. And so that energy is super important. So following your passion and understanding the difference between your passion and your purpose and how they're intertwined along your path are very important. So purpose, that serves more as like a guiding star or maybe like a tree line, providing a sense of meaning and direction that really transcends personal gratification. And it connects us to something much bigger and motivates us to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. That's purpose. It kind of defines that. So understanding how we align these two elements really can profoundly impact our journey toward a balanced and satisfying life. So as we dive deeper into this topic, we'll explore how to uncover your passions and align them with your purpose, creating a life that is both vibrant and meaningful. So Whether you're just beginning to explore these concepts or you're seeking to refine your understanding of them, my hope is that this discussion in this episode will offer insight and inspiration for your personal journey. So let's dive into defining passion and purpose. So passion is the spark that ignites your enthusiasm, like I said earlier. It makes you feel alive and engaged in the moment. So passion is about those activities that you love doing, the ones that capture your attention and give you a sense of flow. Flow to me is a representation would be like a stream and or a creek, and you notice the water flowing freely. And then what if there's like a tree blocking it? Water will pool up and it really doesn't flow very naturally. So if you can envision your energy as a flowing river, removing those blocks that are pooling up and preventing your flow is very important. And we can talk about that in future episodes. But it's important that you understand, the sense of flow in your life as far as energy work goes. So when you're passionate about something, you do it because you enjoy it. And so there's little regard for the outcome. It's really about the enjoyment of it. That's the passion of it. And it's really characterized by joy and the absorption in the activity itself. On the other hand, purpose is the guiding star that gives your life direction. And it's the reason behind what you do, the impact or the change that you hope to create in your life and the lives around you. And remember that it does have a ripple effect. So whatever you do, it ripples out to those around you. And so purpose is future oriented and it's connected to something much larger than yourself. It provides a sense of meaning and direction behind personal gratification or beyond personal gratification. So distinguishing the difference between passion and purpose really transcends mere semantics. It wields profound influence over our choices and the essence of our fulfillment. So we can actually, tap into the resilience through our challenges by understanding these. So while passion can bring, immediate joy, it may wane when faced, with obstacles or repetitive tasks. Purpose, however, offers a deeper well, if you want to say, of motivation that helps you push through those tough times and challenges. So when you're aligned with a purpose, you find the strength to persevere, knowing that your efforts, are contributing to a greater good. So let's talk about clarity and decision making, because that's really important when it comes to our own personal growth. When we find ourselves at a crossroad, whether it's in our career or our personal life, distinguishing the difference between seeking passion, what you enjoy, and purpose, which what gives you meaning, can provide you with clarity. And clarity we seek a lot. I mean, I know about myself, that's one of the things that I meditate on is clarity the most. So sometimes the path that offers the most purpose might not be the most enjoyable at first, but it can lead into a more gratifying long-term outcome. So if you're looking for sustainable satisfaction, research indicates that while passion can boost our happiness, purpose is more strongly correlated with lasting life satisfaction. And so people who lead purpose-driven lives are often, we experience a more sustainable sense of well-being over time as as our actions kind of align with our core values and beliefs. It's really important to understand that not every passion needs to be tied to your purpose. And not every purposeful activity will ignite passion. That's just very important to understand. So this realization will free you from the pressure of turning every hobby into a mission or feeling the need to be, constantly enthusiastic about meaningful work. So each has its place in our lives and they can coexist in harmony together. So let's find the sweet spot. The most fulfilling lives often lie at the intersection of path and purpose, where what we love doing aligns truly with what matters to us. So this synergy between passion and purpose can create a powerful dynamic. So passion provides the energy and the enthusiasm we need to pursue the purposeful work, while purpose adds depth and significance to our passionate pursuits, so to speak. So rather than seeking a perfect blend of the two, consider how they can complement one another across different areas in your life. Some work may lean more toward purpose, while certain hobbies remain purely driven by passion. So when we're evaluating opportunities, relationship, or projects, we need to ask ourselves, does this align with what I love doing, my passion, what I care about, my purpose, or ideally both? So understanding the difference between the two offers us this nuanced framework for crafting a life that is not only enjoyable in the moment, but also deeply meaningful in the long run. So a lot of the work that I do, energy work and manifesting, and we talked about clarity, is very important. So manifestation plays a really important role in aligning our passion and our purpose. So if we can visualize our goals and set clear intentions, we can attract opportunities that really resonate with our core values and belief system. So practicing mindfulness to stay attuned to your inner desires and cultivating that gratitude to remain grounded in your beautiful journey is extremely important. So manifestation is really about believing in your own potential to create a life filled with both passion and purpose, because you are a creator. You are divinely and wonderfully made. So create this life of passion and purpose that aligns with you, and don't put pressure on the areas of passion that are not necessary. And I'm telling you, if we can just come together and have that alignment, you're going to experience an abundance of wealth in your health, in your mind, in your body, your emotions, your spiritual connection. It's really all about alignment, balance, and intention. So now we're going to do a little exercise. And you're going to notice a lot of that here in this podcast. All our episodes, are based around healing and alignment and purpose and passion and intention. And so very energy driven. So let's get started. This exercise is for manifesting passion and purpose alignment. So if you're interested in aligning your passion and purpose, I suggest you get out that journal or notepad and take notes, or you can just come back and revisit this episode. So aligning our passion and purpose, as we know, can create a life that's fulfilling and meaningful. We went through that. And so this simple exercise really is designed to help you visualize and manifest this alignment by tapping into your inner desires. And then you're setting clear intentions with that. So step 1, reflect on passion and purpose. So I want you to find a quiet, comfortable space, somewhere where you can sit undisturbed, undistracted, carve out about 15-20 minutes. Not going to take long. Before you get started, you always want to take a couple of really deep cleansing breaths. Center yourself, ground yourself. Grounding is very important and very, very helpful. And you can just kind of clear the clutter from your mind. And then when you're ready and you're all in your cozy little nook, close your eyes and reflect on moments in your life when you felt truly passionate and engaged. What activities made you lose track of time? What brought you pure joy? Really think about that and reflect on those moments in your life when you felt truly passionate and engaged. Next, I want you to think about a time when you felt a deep sense of purpose. What moments made you feel connected to something that was so much larger than yourself. Now think about what actions left you with a sense of fulfillment. Next, let's do a visualization process. So begin visualizing a typical day in life where your passion and your purpose are perfectly aligned. Now imagine waking up with excitement and intention for that. Picture yourself engaging in activities that bring you joy while also contributing meaningfully to the world around you. Now focus on the feelings this vision invokes: joy, peace, motivation, or fulfillment. Allow these emotions to fill you up. Next, we're going to set an intention. So I want you to open your eyes and write down the key elements of your visualization. What activities were you engaging in? How did it make you feel? Then I want you to set a clear intention to align your passion and purpose. This could be a simple statement as something like, I am creating a life where my passion fuels my purpose, bringing joy and meaning into every day or every moment. Now we're going to create a plan. So this manifestation plan, I want you to identify one small action that you can take in the next week or so to move toward this alignment as a goal. This could be dedicating time to a hobby or volunteering or maybe taking a step toward a career change. Then I want you to write this action down and make a commitment to yourself to complete it. Next, with everything, we're going to practice gratitude. End every exercise or begin every exercise with expressing gratitude for the passion and purpose that the divine has already created within you. You already have everything that you need to achieve complete fulfillment and balance in your life. Each day, just take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate any progress you make, big or small. It doesn't matter how small your little baby steps are, as long as you're in that state of gratitude. Any progress you make toward your intention. So when you regularly practice these types of exercises, you're cultivating mindfulness around your desires and you're creating a clear path toward aligning your passion and your purpose. And so what I want you to remember is that everyone's journey is very personal to themselves. And so these small steps can lead to really deep, profound changes in our lives. It seems very insignificant to have this 5-step will change your life, but really it's about practice. And if we really get down to the root of any successful person, it's practice. Doesn't matter if it's in sports or any other arena. You have to practice. And so we need to move forward past the point of awareness and into the mindful practice and the mental discipline of it. And so practice is a mental discipline. And of course, we'll be covering these subjects in more depth. This is just a little taste of what's to come. And as my timer goes off, my time is up for this episode. And I look over at the clock and it says 2:22. So with that, much love and light to all of you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. So go out today and nurture those beautiful seeds of greatness within you. If you like this episode, hit that subscribe button to get notified when new episodes drop. If you're interested in holistic coaching sessions or therapeutic support, please visit harvestprosperity.com and click on Coaching Services to reach out to me directly. Stay connected and follow Harvest Prosperity on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, have a wonderful and prosperous day.